Get it. I just don't think it'll come up. Well, I mean, I'm not even at 168 no more.
Right.
But I mean, I would love to try to fight Crawford. Even
David Benavidez has made it clear that he wants to fight Terence Crawford, showing strong interest in making that matchup happen. At the same time, he shared a surprising detail, revealing that Al Haymon had previously suggested a fight with Crawford around August. Benavidez said the idea caught him off guard, explaining that if moving down in weight had ever been possible for him, he would have already done it, but it was never a realistic option for him.
one fighter, he wanted me to go down to 160 to fight Crawford. I'm like, bro, I cannot do that.
160?
Yeah. I mean, if I would be able to make 160, that would have been amazing. But I can't. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't remember the last time I was.
David Benavidez is eager to take on Terence Crawford at a set weight, driven by a personal motive to avenge the loss his brother, Jose Benavidez Jr, suffered years ago. Back in October, Crawford stopped Jose Jr in the later rounds of a very close fight in Omaha, marking a tough moment for the family. At that time, Crawford had his eyes on moving up in weight to chase a major payday and challenge Canelo Alvarez for the unified titles. Now, Benavidez wants to even the score, pointing out that both Crawford and his brother are known for being tough and fearless fighters outside the ring as well. He also shared that tensions once ran so high that they nearly got into a physical altercation before their fight, when Jose Jr approached Crawford in his own neighborhood to greet him.
They hated each other.
Right.
My brother and Crawford, they hated. So Crawford is a street dude. My brother's a street dude too, bro.
Yeah.
So the thing that was funny, so we had went to Omaha the last 3 weeks of the fight. So we're there training. So my brother's like, nah, I want to go show love to everybody in his hood. He goes to his barbershop.
Right.
And then the barber's like, yeah, you know, this is Crawford's barbershop. He's like, I don't give a f, let him come in here.
Right.
Right. Like, yeah, we like you. Yeah, you.
Despite the tension around the fight, the local crowd, especially Mexican fans, showed strong respect for David Benavidez and his brother. At the same time, their trainer and father, Jose Benavidez Sr, shared his view on Terence Crawford, saying he isn't the most entertaining fighter and comparing his style to Shakur Stevenson. He explained that Crawford focuses more on winning rounds than exciting the fans, unlike his son David, who is an aggressive fighter willing to take risks and throw punches to put on a show. According to him, Crawford is highly skilled and consistent but prefers to fight safely, which doesn't always deliver the same excitement. While David fights to entertain, Crawford fights smart to secure rounds without taking extra risks. Meanwhile, Crawford has also been chasing a fight with Canelo Alvarez, confidently stating that the only real challenge in that matchup would be Canelo's size and power, as he doesn't feel intimidated by anyone else.
You know, his punching power and his physical size is the only thing that I really have to worry about. But who knows? Once we get in the ring, we don't know how I'll handle his punching power, his size. I've been fighting bigger guys my whole life, so I'm pretty...
Terence Crawford moved up in weight with the goal of challenging Canelo Alvarez, but so far Canelo has shown little interest in making that fight happen. One man who knows all about rising through divisions is Roy Jones Jr., who famously went from middleweight to heavyweight, and he shared his take on a possible clash between the two stars. Jones said he likes Crawford but gives an early edge to Canelo because of his natural size advantage. However, he also noted that if Crawford can adjust and deal with that size, he has the skill to take over the fight and possibly win. According to Jones, the biggest question is whether Crawford can handle Canelo's power, since he hasn't faced that level of strength before, and he would need to disrupt Canelo's usual game plan to succeed. If he can't hurt Canelo, it could be a tough night for him. Meanwhile, David Benavidez said he would be open to fighting or even sparring with Crawford at a certain weight, although he remains careful since Crawford has now moved up to a higher division.
I would love to get it. I just don't think it'll come up. Well, I mean, I'm not even at 168 no more.
Right.
But I mean, I would love to try to fight Crawford or even spar.
Like Terence Crawford, David Benavidez has also been chasing a big fight with Mexican champion Canelo Alvarez, having waited years as a mandatory contender without getting his shot. Benavidez eventually moved up in weight and is now in line to face the winner of the Artur Beterbiev versus Dimitri Bivol matchup. At the same time, Crawford shared his thoughts on a possible Benavidez versus Canelo fight, saying both fighters are top-level competitors and viewing the matchup as very even, describing it as a close, balanced contest where either man could come out on top.
Defense, but other than that, man, he good. He ready for Canelo.
We know you want Canelo. How's it look? How's that fight look, sir? How does the Canelo fight look with Benavidez? Who do you favor?
I still got it at 50-50. Benavidez good, but Canelo is, you know what I mean, great. We just gotta see the fight, man. We all want to see the fight.
Do you think he gets him to the body? Because Google was landing a lot of body shots.
I don't know. That's why I said we gotta watch the fight. You know what I mean? It's a different style, different type of fighter. You got two strong fighters going head to head.
Is Canelo the only 68 fighter? Would you consider a Benavidez?
Jose Benavidez Jr. has shown interest in a rematch with Terence Crawford, this time at a higher weight, while still taking pride in how he performed in their first fight. He told reporters that he went the distance, accepted the loss, but stressed that he gave Crawford a very tough challenge. Jose praised Crawford as one of the best in the sport and noted that only a few fighters, including Israil Madrimov, have managed to last all rounds against him. He also shared his belief that Crawford has what it takes to beat Canelo Alvarez, explaining that with the right focus and preparation, Crawford could be unstoppable. According to Jose, any fighter can be beaten, but Crawford stands out because of his intelligence, undefeated record, and wins over top-level opponents, which gives him a real chance against Canelo. He also recalled how intense things got between them during their face-off before the fight. David Benavidez praised his brother for his performance against Terence Crawford, calling it a very impressive fight. He said his brother showed strong determination and proved that he belongs among the top fighters. David also shared that he would be excited to see Gervonta Davis face Crawford, or even a matchup between Crawford and Jaron "Boots" Ennis, as both would be great fights for fans.
47 pounder, because he was definitely on a different level that night.
Who do you want to see him face next?
To be honest, bro, I thought it was crazy back then when people were talking about it, but now that I look at it, I think Crawford and Gervonta Davis would be a good fight, man. Knowing that Gervonta Davis fought at 140 already, I think if he just goes up one more weight class, I think besides me and Canelo, I think the next biggest fight in boxing is Tank and Crawford, and it'd be more likely to happen even before too. So there's some good fights right there, bro. Honestly, and then also Boots with Terence Crawford. Yeah. That would be a great fight too. So there's a lot of great fights there to make happen. But yeah, it's going to be a fun time.
On the other hand, both Terence Crawford and Teofimo Lopez have recently called out Canelo Alvarez, saying they are ready and willing to step into the ring with him and are pushing to turn the fight into reality.
What you doing next?
We want financials.
Tell him we going for Canelo next.
Yes. Let's go. Canelo, come on.
You heard it from him.
We are ready.
Recently, Canelo Alvarez has not responded to the calls from Terence Crawford and Teofimo Lopez, staying silent and avoiding any comments about a possible fight with Crawford.
Once the fight, he's made it clear. Do fights like that help your legacy, or do you feel like that's something that's not worth it to you?
Everything in my career, every fight make my legacy different and better. No, Terence Crawford is a great fighter. He's a good fighter, but you know, like I say, he's a weight classes for a reason. I'm focused 100% on Berlanga, and you never know.
On the other hand, David Benavidez believes his strong performances have fully earned him a shot at Canelo Alvarez. He added that many fighters are now chasing that same opportunity, including Terence Crawford and Naoya Inoue, who are both eager to secure a fight with the Mexican champion.
Terence Crawford was Turkey Alalshikh at the other event across town. Put out an open challenge to you on the internet with Turkey Alalshikh calling you out. What's your response to Terence Crawford's call out tonight?
Roy Jones Jr. believes Canelo Alvarez has been waiting for the right moment to face David Benavidez, aiming to make it a massive event that draws a huge audience. He added that Canelo is not scared of Benavidez, but the fight would still be very risky because David is a serious threat, especially at his peak. Jones compared Benavidez's current position to where Canelo once was, saying David should be even more motivated for the opportunity, but also careful because Canelo's power is dangerous. Canelo has also said that fighting Benavidez would require a major payday, pointing to the size difference and reportedly asking for a high purse for the bout. Meanwhile, Benavidez shared his thoughts on other possible matchups, saying that while both Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev are strong fighters, he believes Bivol would come out on top if they faced each other.